getting ready for the 1.5 mile run and you're not a runner, which is me. I'm that person. Hi, Fit for Flight here, this is Keita. Clearly you clicked on this because A, you're subscribed to me, or B, you just wanted to learn about it, so we're gonna jump right into it. I could barely run like 20 seconds without being like, I can't do this, I'm tired. I'm just gonna stick back here and eat some Oreo cookies. You go on without me, because that's what I'm good at, eating Oreo cookies. I could only run 20 seconds. It was mostly my lungs that were killing me when I would jog. They'd start burning, and I felt like I couldn't breathe, which then would make me panic, and then it just went downhill from there. I did a lot of research online, and kind of the conclusion that I came to was breathing. I was working against my body to be able to get oxygen, to get to those muscles to help me run longer. The breathing method, for each step, you take a breath. Take a step in, take another step in, and then another step out, another step out. So just, obviously not that dramatic. And that helped. I was noticing a major difference in just breathing differently. I was going a little bit further, my lungs weren't burning as much. Just that simple little change made a huge difference. There are some people that do 2 or they do 3. I found that if I did 3, I was getting lightheaded. I recommend testing it out and seeing which one works best for you. I wasn't regulating my times. I was just running as hard and as fast as I could until I'd get tired, and then I'd stop, and then I'd walk, and then I'd get distracted walking and be like, oh, look at the pretty birds. Probably did a lot more walking than I did running or jogging. I have a Fitbit which I use to track my time as well as the GPS on where I'm jogging. So not only does it do it based off of steps, but it does it off of GPS, so I know exactly how far I've run. Because you want to run over 1.5 miles. Testing is 1.5 miles, but if you're focusing on 1.5 miles, you're going to get burnt out. So if you go beyond that, 1.5 miles is going to be so much easier, and you'll be able to excel over that 1.5 miles, and so get your time down a lot shorter. I started regulating my time. This doesn't really have an interval timer on it. It has a countdown on it. So I could go through and be like a minute, a minute, a minute. So on my phone, I actually got an interval timer. So it just beeps at whatever time you want. So I started out at a minute walk, a minute run. So I'd walk for a minute, and then I would run for a minute, and then I'd walk for a minute and run for a minute, so on and so forth. So far that's been working for me. Currently I have upped it a bit. I now jog for 1 minute and 30 seconds, and then I walk for a minute. I did a trial yesterday to see if I could go more than 1.5 minutes. So I'm probably gonna up it to a 2-minute jog because my lungs can actually take it right now. So it's not so much that I have unhealthy lungs, is that my lungs just aren't conditioned. So that's my tip for running. Start out small, minute for minute. And let me tell you, it was really hard when I first started doing that. When you're jogging, you're like, this is longer, this thing is broken, this is not working, because it feels longer than a minute. And then of course when you're walking, you're like, wait, it's been a minute already, I'm done walking? Oh, here we go again, back to jogging. But helping you keep that guideline is something that will keep you on track. You do lose track of time, and it doesn't push you as hard as if you were to have the interval timer. And music. Music is a big part of that. There's nothing more rewarding than when you first start out jogging and you're listening to that awesome song, but you only go like not even through the whole first verse, and you're like huffing and puffing, and then you go back after training for like a couple weeks and you listen to that song and you're like, yeah, I made it to the chorus and almost the second verse. What up? Not only do you see it in your time, but you can like listen to it, you can hear it in the music, and there's just nothing more rewarding than making it through that song. You're like, yeah, bombed it, thanks T Swift, or whatever you're listening to. Actually, I don't think I listen to any T Swift. Breathing technique as well as the interval training, so minute on, minute off. So far that's been working for me. I hope that this video has been somewhat helpful for you. Sorry if it's not. Thanks for watching my video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm always interested to hear you guys' comments, so make sure to leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys later.